Yep. I'm single. I am single. A lot of you guys don't even know I had a relationship, and I like to keep that kind of private because why do you guys want to know? Bunch of freaks, that's why. You're a bunch of freaks! Now get out of here, alright? Unless you want to continue to watch, then, you know, you say. So, yeah. Obviously, it's a very recent thing, so I haven't really, like, I don't feel the effects of it, currently. I mean, like, if I really think about it, I really start to be like, fuck, man, like, it sucks. Like, if I think about her fucking another dude, oh, that shit fucking spews. I feel physically ill. Like, I understand why we broke up, if that makes any sense, because I was just not a good boyfriend, and I didn't really realize it until the end of the relationship. Because I like, the whole relationship, it was good for the start. Like, it was really good. Like, we were just getting to know each other, and we were meeting each other. We were like holding hands. It was all lovely dovely. It was really nice. Like, as time went on, I don't know why, but we kept arguing. We kept arguing about the stupidest things. Some of the things are understandable. Like, I had an ex that I was kind of good friends with, and like, I didn't see in any sexual way, and I wanted to keep them as a friend, and she was fine with that until we had a party. And at the party, she like confessed her love to me, and like, I just feel so jealous that I'm like, you're with her and blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, that sucks, lol, but you know, I love my girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like, that's, and she was like, she's happy for me, but she's just sad, and I'm like, fair enough. And my girlfriend found that out. She was not very pleased, and she wanted me to get rid of her. And at the time, I didn't really understand why, because I never wanted to be in a relationship where there was any kind of control or constraint other than the most obvious, like cheating and shit like that. I didn't want to have to change anything too big in my relationship. Now, if I was to flip the switch onto her, she was talking to her ex, which she doesn't have one, but like, she was to talk to an ex, and you know, he had confessed his feelings to her. I would not want her to speak to him. And I didn't really realize that until a couple days after, and I finally understood, like, yeah, that it makes a lot more sense at the time, because I knew I didn't want anything to do with her. Like, I didn't want anything. I was just like, I just want to be friends with her, you know what I mean? I just wanted to be friends. And yeah, it's like, and it's almost like I was in this state of moronic brain. Like, what the fuck am I thinking? Like, this relationship has taught me a lot, that I tend to dwell on the past and try to hang on to the past as long as I can, and it just fucks me up. Like, an ex should be an ex for a reason, because I know now how much it would hurt the other person. I don't know, I'm always a forgiveness kind of guy. I like forgiving people, and everyone deserves a second chance and more, and I feel like that's where shit fucks me up. To be honest, if she had an ex, I wouldn't mind if they were friends, but I'd have to meet the ex, and I'd have to understand, like, listen bro, like, are you cool? Are you trying to still hook up with my girl? Like, what the fuck's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to have a good conversation. I have to understand the guy, the type of guy that he is, because men are fucking weirdos, cunt. Men are a bunch of fuckwits, including me. I'm a moron, but like, you can tell if he's gonna do some wild shit or not. I think girls can do that as well with other girls. It's so moronic that I thought, you know what, like, I don't want to change, but I eventually caved in. But then I, for some reason, wanted to keep her added. Like, I still wanted her to be my Instagram and Snapchat. I didn't speak to her because I was like, you know what, it's fucked up to speak to her, but I didn't unadd her or anything. And I think that was because I still respected my ex at the time. I still understood, you know, why she did certain things and why she thought a certain way, and I feel like I cared for her, but then I wasn't putting my fucking girlfriend first, which is where the problem fucking lies. It makes you think, like, do I really respect my girlfriend if I'm gonna do all that? And it wasn't that I didn't respect her, it was just I didn't understand. And as the relationship got more and more argumenty, I was just a prick. There was, like, the communication that we had was just, it felt like constant arguments, and then it all felt like it all came at once. Like whenever we did try to solve something, it would go on and on and on and on because we were never like finished with the argument. We wanted to get all our points out to understand each other, but like even when we tried to understand each other, it was just like bullshit. Or like for me, I always wanted to give a reason to why I did such thing, and she was like, yeah, cool, but I don't agree. And I felt like, well, it's not something you can't agree on. That's why. But I understand why she couldn't accept this because of all the other shit that I had made her go through. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I was right in this situation, but she couldn't tell me I was right in this situation because of all these other situations that I was right in, even though maybe I wasn't right in. And she had like kept to herself and, you know, let it slide for so long. So I fully understand where I went wrong. And I'm like, right now, I'm not upset. I'm more disappointed in myself how I've kind of let it happen again, where I don't realize how special the person is in front of me until they're gone. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize how important she meant to me until I started feeling her drifting away. And that's a problem I always have, and I feel like I always will have, but I don't know the root cause. It could be to do with like maybe not having a dad for like a part of my life. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, there's got to be something there that I don't really understand, and talking to a therapist would be a good idea. Am I gonna do that? No, I'm gonna fucking go to the gym. I'm not gonna talk to any bitches. That's a lie. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Before I got into the relationship with her, I was saying, you're like an angel. She was like an angel that came from the sky and saved my fucking life, because I was going in this cycle of just fucking degeneracy, talking to women non-stop, watching fucking porn. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like an addiction. Scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok, like it was just constant bullshit. And she came in and she fucking saved me, bro. I swear to God, she put me on the right track to success. And I can't thank her enough for that, because without her, I don't know, I'd probably still be in the same fucking spot. When that relationship was ending, it was like we were trying to hang on to each other, but we knew we couldn't. Like, we wanted to be with each other, but at this time, we just kept arguing. And if we were to talk right now, I think we would still be arguing. What stresses me out the most is that I still believe that there's a chance that shit is gonna work out. And that's the worst part about it, because what if she doesn't think the same way and I waste all this fucking time, like, thinking about her and, you know, keeping her in my mind and all this shit when it's just not gonna work out. You know what I mean? What's gonna hurt me the most, because I said to her, give me a month to just fix my brain. Because I do feel like, I even told her, I was like, I've done everything wrong, and I know I've done so much wrong, and even the right shit I've done, like, it was 80% me doing wrong and 20% her doing wrong, realistically. And I can understand that. It's just, I didn't want to accept that. I think that's because of my ego or my narcissism or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a crazy person. In my last video, I was saying I was going crazy, and the one thing I will say, I did tell her I did want to delete social media completely, just for a little bit, and she was like, no, but I like you sending me memes. And I feel like because she wanted me to keep sending her memes, I wanted to do what she wanted, but I didn't do what I wanted. And which is not always a bad thing, but to do with social media, do you really need, like, it was ruining my life more than it was making her life happier. And she didn't really understand that. Like, yes, she gets those funny memes every now and then, but I didn't have that control to not be on it fucking 10 hours a day. So now I've deleted it all. It's all gone now. I feel way more refreshed. I feel like I have so much more time. I'm understanding my mind a little bit more, because I was constantly feeding it with bullshit. I had no time to think. And now I'm like, I'm breathing easy. I can fucking... It wasn't like a bad breakup. Like, we didn't not speak again ever or anything like that. It was on even terms. We understood each other. It was kind of like we were angry at each other, but we couldn't be with each other, and it was all just a build-up. It's like, we can't be with each other right now because of what has happened. In the future, maybe it could work out. You know, who knows if that's really what I want in a month? Because a lot of the relationship, I was questioning my love to her. I wasn't sure, and the problem with doing this is when you talk about it with her, she's obviously going to get the fucking fucked feelings in her head. I've always struggled with knowing if I love someone, but it's when they're gone is when it really starts to kick in. And I don't know, because everyone says, you'll know when you know, but like, I've never known, and I don't know if I know. And I thought I knew with her, because a lot of the relationship, all the way up to like, I don't know, a bit into like actually dating her, the whole way I was like, you're my fucking wife. Like, this is fucking great. Like, I feel like I knew until I got into the relationship. I don't know if that was just me because I wasn't ready for the relationship or what, but Yeah. Yeah, right now, I feel fine right now, but I just know that I'm gonna feel like shit soon. Maybe. I'm gonna feel a little bit shit. I just know it. You know what I mean? Like But yeah, what do you guys think? Got any questions? Got any understandings? Yeah. Alright, bye.